This is Knives Out, which I got on 4K. I decided to get the 4K version because it wasn't much more expensive than the actual Blu-ray only version. So I decided to pick this one up. I forget offhand how much I paid for it, but it wasn't like full price, like 25 quid or something. It was certainly a lot less than that. But I haven't actually watched this movie at all yet. But I have heard good things about it. And also, it's got some of my favourite actors in it, including Don Johnson, Jamie Lee Curtis, and who else? Well, there's Daniel Craig and Jamie Lee. I already said Jamie Lee Curtis, didn't I? I meant Christopher Plummer. Fancy getting Jamie Lee Curtis mixed up with Christopher Plummer. Wow, what a mistake that was. Anyway, that's Knives Out on 4K, and as you can see, this one's got a slipcover as well. Next, I have here the movie Hustlers with Jennifer Lopez. And I do apologise if I've shown this one before in another video, because I can't actually remember offhand whether I did show it or not, but I might have done. It's possible. So anyway, this is a really good film. I've watched this one. Watched it on the big screen, projected big on my cinema screen setup, and it looked really good. I did want to get the 4K version, but it's only available in the USA for some unknown bizarre reason. So I had to settle for the Blu-ray only version. At the minute anyway, it's never been released in the UK, like I say, at all. Only on Blu-ray. So if you want the 4K version, you're going to have to pay like 30 to 40 quid or something. That's how much it was going for on eBay the last time I checked. But it might have got reduced since then, I'm not sure. Because you can get this Blu-ray really cheap now on eBay. I think it's going for about 3 or 4 quid or something. So obviously it wasn't that popular. I'm thinking it wasn't really that popular at all. Surprisingly, I mean, it's surprising because Jennifer Lopez pretty much has nothing, well, not nothing on, but not much on in this film, doing a strip scene on a pole dancing scene. So I'm very surprised that this has got reduced so quickly, you know. But anyway, that's Hustlers on Blu-ray. You can get it really cheap now on eBay if you want to get a hold of a copy. And here I have the Karate Kid on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. I haven't actually watched this yet on 4K, but I did watch the Blu-ray because I already had the Blu-ray separately from before. And the transfer was pretty good on the Blu-ray, but I thought I'd check out this 4K version since it was on offer. I got it for £9.99. I think it was from Zoom on Amazon. This was from a while ago, and I still haven't got around to watching the thing yet, but I will do at some point, I'm sure. But like I say, did I say? I don't think I did. I've only got 4K on a projector. I haven't got a 4K TV. I've only got a 4K projector to watch 4K on. So I don't think you really need 4K on TV. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people will probably disagree. But I think 1080 pixels is more than good enough for a TV. Maybe if you've got like a extremely huge TV, maybe, I don't know. But like mine's only 42 inches, so that's fine enough for me. The quality's perfect on Blu-ray, 1080 pixels and stuff, so I'm happy with that. I wouldn't really want 4K on the TV, to be honest. But on the big screen, I think yes, maybe it's better. But having said that, when I watch Blu-rays on the 4K projector upscaled, the Blu-rays look good enough actually. So I only buy 4K if they're like on special offer, because I don't really think it's worth paying £25 or more for a 4K film. I'm sad to have to say it, but a lot of these 4K releases are actually just upscaled from 2K 1080p resolution. So they're kind of a rip-off anyway. So, you don't always need the 4K, to be honest. Buy it if it's cheap, but don't buy it if it's expensive, because it's not really worth it, in my opinion. So anyway, that's the Karate Kid on 4K Blu-ray, and here's the back. And this does have a nice shiny slipcover, which I'm quite happy about. So that's that then. Right, the next one I have here for you is another 4K release. And this one is Ghostbusters 2. Now I already had this on Blu-ray, regular Blu-ray, and of course the regular Blu-ray is included with this as well. You get it in the box, of course, as you 4K fans will probably already know. You get usually get the Blu-ray with the 4K, but I heard in America some companies are going to stop doing that and they're just going to put the 4K disc in and no Blu-ray disc. That's a bit crap, isn't it now? But anyway, apart from that, the transfer on this film, because I have actually watched it, in my opinion, was pretty bad. First off, I don't know if it's my setup or what, but it looked way worse than the Blu-ray version. I put it on the big screen with a projector, and first thing I noticed was the white parts of the image were all completely bleached out. It was like overexposed, like complete whiteout. So that was bad enough as it was, but just overall the transfer didn't look very impressive to me at all. So I was very disappointed with this version of Ghostbusters 2. I thought it would be perfect on 4K, to be honest, and it was anything but, unfortunately. So I think I'll probably be most often be watching just the regular Blu-ray version of this film from now on, I think, for the most part. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Ghostbusters 2, because I actually like this film quite a lot, so a bit of a disappointment really. Anyway, that's that then. Now some of you may actually know I did a video recently about music videos on DVD and Blu-ray and stuff, and how you can hardly get them. Like there's pretty much next to none available to buy, like music video collections on either DVD or Blu-ray. You can get a few on DVD, but not many, and they're hard to find. But anyway, here's one of the very few music video collections that I did manage to find on DVD, and I found this a while ago. This is called Trance Hit USA, and I don't think you can buy it anymore. I don't think it's on eBay. I might be wrong. You can try searching for it if you want, but I don't think it's going to come up, because I got this off a specialized website a while ago that pretty much only sold music video compilations on DVD. Now I'm not sure if this is a bootleg copy. It might be, but they might have been made for like DJs in clubs and stuff. I'm not sure. But anyway, it hasn't got that many videos on it, as you can see there. That's all of them. There's a few bonus ones at the bottom. It's got some weird stuff on it. It's got like a video by Sinead O'Connor, and she's pretty much not usually known for trance music. So I think it must be a remix of one of her songs. But anyway, it has got some other stuff on, like ATB and a few other things. Goriella, which is actually Ferry Corsten. That's another name he used to use when he did various different music projects and stuff. But anyway, this is an NTSC release. It's not PAL, but I think it's multi-region as well, so it will play on any Blu-ray player as far as I'm aware. I think it does anyway. It's a while since I had it on. But anyway, that's Trance Hit USA on DVD. And now for something completely different. Now these are some of the favourite yogurts I like to eat. I have a yogurt every day when I get up. It's the first thing I have. I have half a yogurt, not the full pot. And I have it with some sliced up bananas. I usually have quite a few bananas. I have bananas every day. And I usually get just the plain ones. These ones here, Onken, and the Greek style ones here, which are full fat, but you need a bit of fat, you know. I know the TV and that on the TV, they tell you that you shouldn't have too much fat and stuff, but the thing is, you actually do need some fat. But anyway, this one here I decided to try recently. It's cherry flavored, but the problem is it's actually got sweeteners in, and I don't actually like sweeteners because sweeteners are kind of poison. Apparently they can do all sorts of bad stuff to you. So anyway, I've been eating these recently. They taste okay and all that. This is fat free, and I don't normally like the fat-free ones if they're just the normal type. But this one tastes better than the normal, just plain fat-free type. Like I say, the only drawback is it has the bloody sweeteners in it. But anyway, these are all, well, these two are made by Asda, and the other one's Onken, of course. And I don't know what's gone wrong with my focus here. I think it must be something to do with the fact that the phone's halfway in the fridge. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's some of the, oh my god. The fridge is flashing. Damn it. My fridge does this if you leave the door open too long. I forgot about that. Oh well. Anyway, that's me yogurts anyway. Now it looks like a scene out of a sci-fi film. Now some of you may not know, but I am quite a big music fan. I mainly like electronic music, mainly trance, dance type stuff, but I also like stuff like Tangerine Dream, Jan Hammer, stuff like that, and lots of other stuff in between, you know, stuff like Mr. Howard Jones, film soundtracks, all sorts of stuff really. But my main real like interest is on the electronic stuff. But anyway, I've got an album here. I've had this a while. It's by Paul Organfold, and if you like trance music, you'll be well familiar with him. He's done a lot of great stuff. He did a lot of tracks with somebody called Grace, and he did the single Down to Earth, and what was the other one called? It's Over or something, or It's Not Over. Something about being over. I forget the exact title. But those were really good. But this album's a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. It's got a lot of like guitar-y, grungy sounding tracks, and a lot of the tracks are like really quite noisy, and so you, instead of like feeling like putting the volume up, you sometimes feel like turning it down a bit. But there is still a few trance tracks on here, about 3 or 4, something like a handful of trance type tracks on here, so it's not a total loss. And the first track on here, which is actually called Faster Kill Pussycat, the girl that's singing on the track is actually none other than Hollywood actress Brittany Murphy, who sadly passed away a few years back. She does an incredible job on this track. She's a really good singer, and she's very impressive. The song's still got the guitars in and stuff, but it's still electronic music, and it's very good. So if you're a Paul Oakenfold fan, or just a trance music fan or electronic music fan, I still recommend you pick this up if you can get it cheap, but I wouldn't pay like too much for it. But that's Paul Oakenfold, and it's called A Lively Mind. So you should be able to get that quite cheap online, I should imagine. Now I have this here, which is a Selfie Ring Light. I've actually showed some of these before in previous videos, but I didn't get many views on those videos for some unknown reason. But anyway, these lights are really handy if you want to, you know, have some decent lighting for your videos. If you make videos like me, for on YouTube, for instance, here. And these lights, this one is rechargeable. It has a built-in battery, and you just plug a USB cable into it and plug it in to charge it up. But the trouble is with this light, I got this one recently, it's slightly different to the one I'm using to record this video. It's thinner, and it's a bit more flimsy, but it cost about £4 delivered from eBay. And the thing is, the battery on this one doesn't last as long as the other one I'm using to record this for some reason, because I think it's because it's smaller. The battery must be smaller. But the thing is, if you plug in an extension cable into the USB socket on this, like a long one, like attach 2 USB cables together, you can get ones to plug into each other quite cheaply on eBay or wherever. And if you do that, you can use it off the mains as well. If you're using it in the house or somewhere, you know, somewhere else outside in a building somewhere. Like, I mean, somewhere else other than your house. As long as it's got electrical sockets, you can plug it in and use it off the mains, and it'll work without running out at all or anything. So it's really handy to have. And as you can see from this video, the lighting is pretty good, unless you think it isn't. If you think the lighting isn't very good, let us know. I do have a problem with the exposure on this camera though, to be honest, because watch this. If I go like that, see how I've gone dark? Everything's gone dark, but if I put, you know what I mean? Like, what causes that, for God's sakes? It must be a really crappy camera in this phone I'm using, because someone told me this was a really good phone to get, which is a Samsung Galaxy S5, and I got it because it's got a wide-angle lens and it shoots in 1080 pixels on both front and back cameras, which is something I really wanted. You know, I wanted 1080 pixels on the front camera and on the back one, so that's what I got. But what I also got was this, the exposure going black when you know, when, for instance, you know, in certain scenes and that I look bleached out and stuff. Like if I hold a film up or something, like the exposure changes, I become more like colourful again. It's like strange, like, but it shouldn't really do that, I wouldn't have thought. But anyway, so this is a really good light to get, but there's some other ones that don't have this ring bit in the middle, and them ones are better than this one, I would say, because the battery lasts longer. But there's also another version of these lights that take AAA batteries. Those ones are good as well, but I find that those ones tend to go dimmer quicker, the lights on them, but that could be just the batteries I'm using. So if you use really good batteries like Duracells or rechargeable ones, the light should stay bright for longer. So anyway, that's the selfie light, LED selfie light, and it's got 36 LEDs in this one. So it's well worth getting a hold of if you need some decent lighting at a low cost price. You can get these for £4 on eBay. Delivered. Click and collect. Pick it up from somewhere, because it probably wouldn't fit. Well, this one might fit through the door if it wasn't in a box, but the other ones are a bit thicker, so they probably won't fit through your letterbox, unless you don't mind answering the door at the postman at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. So that's the 36 LED selfie light, selfie ring light, that is.